Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a fantastic Friday. If you're new here, hi, my name is Jessica Sherkan. I'm an aspiring author currently working on my debut novel, Boston's Vigilantes. Sherkan, I created my channel in hopes of documenting my self-publishing journey, of joining the online writing community, and to share my tips and tricks about writing. This video is about how to find time to get some writing done or how to make a writing schedule because I'm going through this. I have barely written anything this past month with everything going on in my life. I haven't I just strayed away from my whole schedule, so I made a list of things that I'm going to implement in my life, and I wanted to make a video about this because if it's going to work for me, it's probably going to work for you. Because my critique partner Bethany knows that I really need to sit my butt down and get some writing done. So I'm sure that what I'm going to talk about next is really going to help me, and I hope it's going to help you too. So the first thing on my list to help you get some writing done or to find a schedule to get some writing done is have an accountability partner. For me, that is my critique partner, Bethany. It's always easy to say that you don't have time to write. It's always easy to say that you're going to do that later. When you have an accountability partner, you have to report in a way to someone how much you've been writing or where in the writing process you are. And it's not a pleasant thing to say to your accountability partner that you haven't written anything, that you haven't done anything. I know that because I've been that person with my critique partner, and ever since she has been keeping me accountable, I have been keeping her accountable. We almost every day we talk to one another and say, so okay, this is how much I've written, or this is how much I've edited, or this is how much, I don't know where, depending on where in the writing process you are, you're going to talk to your partner and you're going to see exactly the progress you've made and the progress your partner has made. So I highly recommend an accountability partner. Sorry, I keep looking this direction for some reason, but having a partner is amazing. That is a way you'll always will get some work done. It is a way you will get some. Second thing on the list is wake up earlier, or if you're a night owl, stay up later. Now that I have my summer vacation, I could stay up a little later and get some writing done. This really depends on when is your prime writing time. So if you write a lot more in the morning, or if you're a lot more creative in the morning, then you should really get up earlier. And I know it's hard. I really should start doing this a lot more often, especially since my critique partner and I usually have a lot of write-ins, and with a huge time difference, I have to wake up earlier. She has to stay up later for us to have our write-ins. So waking up earlier has been almost kind of a necessary thing for me to do since I want to have the write-ins. And so this really depends on your prime writing time, but if you stay up later, for let's say if you usually go to bed at 10, go to bed at 11, and for that hour you will only write. You will not do anything other than writing. The same thing for waking up in the morning. If you wake up at 8, wake up at 7, which is something I want to do now, and from 7 to 8 you only write. The third thing is, like I said before, having write-ins. That is an amazing way to actually be productive. Usually my critique partner and I have write-ins, but I don't always write. I usually read something because I'm a beta reader for a few people, so I either read the chapters that I'm supposed to read, or I get a little studying done in, or if I'm lucky, I actually write something. And I feel like you are a lot more productive if you see someone who's almost doing the same thing as you. Right in your screen, you see that they are working on something, so you need to work on something. Skype is a great platform to use to have write-ins. That is the platform I use and I highly, highly recommend. Number 4 is give yourself goals and then rewards. So let's say that in 1 week your goal is to write 10,000 words and your reward for writing 10,000 words is that you get to buy the jacket you saw in the window of a shop that you just fell in love with. That way, you're getting some writing done, you're getting some work done, and you're also getting something that you really wish, the jacket you fell in love with. You can use writing as a reward. You don't really necessarily have to give yourself a reward. Writing on its own, knowing that you've accomplished your goal, is a reward in and of itself. That's kind of the reward I use. If I complete the goal, that is my reward, knowing that I completed the goal. Number 5, I think this is number 5, is adopt a making time, not finding time mindset. I feel like this is something many people do. It's, I don't have time to write, I don't have time to edit or to read or X, Y, and Z. But you need to make time for these. Writing a novel isn't something you can do when you have the time. You need to make time in your schedule for this. This is really important. Because you will always say that I don't have time, I'm too tired. But when you know it needs to be done, you know that you have to make time for what you want to accomplish, it's going to be a lot easier. I feel like this is the mindset many people have when it comes to anything, not just writing, that they don't have enough time to do that. But if you don't stop and make time, so let's say that you have a 30-minute window before you need to go somewhere. Okay, that 30-minute window is my window of writing. I made myself some time to write. Because you could easily say, oh, 30 minutes is too short of a time that you can't get any writing done. But it is there. Make the time, make that free time your writing time. This really goes to with number 6. I think I'm really wrong with the numbering. Let's say number 6 is you need to schedule your writing time. So this is kind of the same thing as making time. Many writers I know, including myself, use a bullet journal system where they plan out their day, they schedule everything they want to accomplish that day. And when I have a lofty goal of writing, my goal, no, not goal, I make time to write. So let's say that 10,000 words in a week. So Monday it's going to be at least 2,000, Tuesday at least 2,000, and I'll actually end up writing a lot more than 10,000 words at the end of the week. So really this goes hand in hand with the other one that you should really schedule time, you should really make time to write, because otherwise, sorry to say, you are not gonna get any writing done. It's kind of just as simple as that. At the end of the day, if you end up implementing these things in your life and you actually get a schedule going where you're going to write a lot, where you accomplish your goals, you need to remember that don't let anyone interrupt your writing time, because if they do, if you allow them that, then it will be easier for everyone else to just interrupt you when you're writing, ask you to get something done when you're writing. The way I see it, if it's not a life or death situation, I'm not going to pay attention to you. I'm going to pay attention to my writing, because I really miss writing. I really need to get some writing done. Now that I'm a lot more free, that I don't have school, I just have little studying and a job that I need to get to, it's going to be a lot more easier for me to write, since I don't have as many things to do as I usually have when I go to school. So my writing time is going to be sacred. Yours needs to be too. Because at the end of the day, you want to make writing a career, a full-time career if possible, and you really need to treat writing as a career. So when you go to work, no one is going to interrupt you while working. I really hope these things helped you. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, because I post new videos every Fridays. Don't forget to click the little notification bell so you'll always know when I post a new video. If you want to get in touch or chat for a bit, you can go follow me on Twitter and Instagram at JessicaSherKhan. I always love talking to new people and meeting new writers. If you want to read the first chapter of my novel, the link is down below. Nice Friday and a fantastic week. Bye!